Cancer, mic check, 111. Cancer, can you hear me? Cancerlicious, delicious, can you hear me? Put your number twos in the air, Cancer. Looks like the microphone is working this time, no malfunction. Dear, beautiful, gorgeous Cancer, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy, where I serve and I slay. So, dear Cancer, this is going to be your reading for the next 72 to 96 hours and forth on until mid-August. Due to the fact that we're entering into the Lionsgate portal, 888 portal, this is going to be a very significant time for us to manifest. Now, in this reading, I'm going to take a look at your past, present, and future. I'm also going to be seeing what is the main challenge, the energy between you and your person, the person most on your mind. Also, what are some of the solutions? What is it that unfolding between you and this individual? I will also clarify all the cards and finalize with an advice, okay? And I will also take a quick look at your financial situation at the end of the reading. So let's get into your reading and see what's going on for you. The reason why I started off the reading with a mic check was because literally it has happened quite a few times during this Mercury retrograde that the microphone, for whatever reason, was not connecting during your reading. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to double check, so I apologize for the inconveniences from the last time. Now let's get into your reading and see what's going on, dear Cancer. Okay, so Cancer, your challenge here is the Three of Cups for these upcoming days. Okay, this is an overarching energy that shows an energy of a desire for reconciliation and wanting to work things out. At the bottom of the deck, what you don't see coming here is the Nine of Cups, the Ten of Wands, the Page of Pentacles, and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so there is possibly a brand new beginning that's gonna embark and start between you and another person. I feel like it's been very heavy. The energy has been quite heavy recently. 222 on the timers, I'm saying this. For many of you, you might have been feeling overwhelmed emotionally. It's been a very difficult phase for after your birthday, entering into Mercury retrograde. It started in your season and it's still going during the Leo season. So it's been very challenging, but there is a sense of wanting to reunite with somebody. You have the Lovers here showing up in the recent past. So there is definitely a person that you're dealing with, somebody on your mind. Allow me the opportunity to pull one card from the Psychic Tarot to see what is the overarching spiritual message here between you and your person. Wow, Cancer. It says spiritual union number 2. Spiritual union number 2. Okay, so this is definitely an indication of some sort of a partnership. You have that's like equivalent to the Two of Cups, and that is the Three of Cups here, right? So partnership, okay, spiritual connection, divine counterpart. We're going to clarify this and find some more information. Now, in the recent past, dear Cancer, I have to check the microphone. In the recent past, you have the Page of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, and the Lovers. So as you know, we don't sugarcoat in here. I don't like to talk about those things, but when they come up, I must mention. It looks like in the recent past, there was possibly a third-party situation here. You might have been involved with the Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, could have been a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, I'm seeing here, Gemini. It looks like there was some sort of a third-party situation that might have interfered. Now, we're going to clarify this and get some information shortly. In the current situation, you have the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Swords, and the Four of Wands. So there is a sense of determination, and I'm not saying the third party, I just want to clarify that it doesn't always have to be a person. It could be a job for somebody, it could be in-laws, right? You know, mother-in-law, father-in-law, these toxic people, sometimes they get into the way of the relationship. Whatever it might have been, it causes separation. Now, in the present moment, there is a love offer that's coming in towards your way. It could be coming from this person. It looks like somebody here is very determined to make some things right with you, okay? This could have been the person that you have thought, maybe you're thinking like, you know what, I would want a reconciliation. I would want to be back with this person, but I feel like I'm not going to be the one that's going to initiate anything. Like I'm not going to be putting myself out there and try to force anything. We're going to clarify this shortly. In the near future, you have the Nine of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so there is a choice that you're going to be finalizing within the next few days, you know, that you're going to be making. I think this has to do a lot with really closing up some sort of a painful cycle. Something here is coming to closure and to an end for you. And I feel like that for many of you, you're going to come out of this stagnancy. Something that has been very stagnant with this person. if you haven't talked to them, there's going to be movement. Okay, now this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with every single person. And I want to mention that, you know, the Lionsgate portal, it's a time that happens once a year on August 8th, and it allows us to set an intention to manifest, to go with that energy, to change and shift timelines, and to, you know, manifest and call things into existence. So without any further ado, we're going to clarify your main challenge, dear Cancer Licious, and we're going to see what's coming up for you. What is this partnership about? What is this partnership about for my Cancers? What is this? Is this a reconciliation? Is this a reunion? What is this celebration? Okay, so you have the Strength card coming up, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Four of Wands. Again, the Four of Wands here is twice, as you can see. So dear Cancer, it looks like somebody here is very much determined to make an offer to you. Okay, when you take a look at these, when you take a look at the Ace of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the Strength card, I feel like that this is an offer that's coming from a very strong desire. Okay, there is a lot of passion. Could be from a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. You may say, well, you know, I don't think that this is going to happen, but like, you never know, right? This is something that could really take place, and it could bring some sort of harmony and peace into your life, and there is going to be this sense of structure. This is a spiritual connection. I think for many of you, it's been very challenging to move on from this person. Could be another water sign. I'm getting here Pisces, okay, Scorpio possibly. I do feel like that there is a sense of like, let's get over the past hurdles, let's overcome these challenges and move forward. Some of you could be even moving into a house with this person or wanting to live under the same roof. That's for very few. I don't think that's going to resonate with every single person. But this union here, whenever the Strength card appears in a reading like this, especially clarifying the challenge, with the Ace of Pentacles, this is an indicator of a very strong proposal, okay? A very strong, determined, tenacious proposal towards you. But we're going to see how are you going to end up making the choice here, because you are the main character here. You are the one who is going to make this decision. So let's talk about the recent past real quick. In the recent past, the Page of Wands is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles, the Death card, and the Seven of Pentacles. And you have the Devil at the bottom of the deck. So this has a few interpretations. And the Star, Aquarius energy. Something, okay, and then the Seven of Swords. Here is the thing. I think what I'm seeing here, it was discontinued. The connection got discontinued. Something here ended due to the fact that there was possibly some lies and deception here, okay? I look at the three cards also at the bottom of the deck. So you have the Devil, the Seven of Swords, and the Star, right? So this is an indication of something very unhealthy and toxic. You might have dealt with somebody who possibly was, you know, not being honest with you, okay, not being completely open towards you. I see here something coming to an end in the recent past, the Death card and the Seven of Pentacles. You might have said, I don't know if this is really worth my investment and my time. I'm not sure if I really want to continue investing, because the Seven of Pentacles is about investment, right? Your resources, your time, your beautiful energy into this connection. So, this is also something that might have happened during the time when you found out about the third party situation. If it's not your story with the third party, that's fine. It doesn't have to be. Third party can mean multiple things. Now, the Lovers in the recent past is clarified by the Sun, the Seven of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so in the recent past, I do strongly feel like here there was a choice here to make, and the choice here was tied up to your personal happiness. Like, what is it that you really wanted to pursue? What was it that was gonna make you happy personally? You know what I'm saying? So for many of you, you might have chosen to pursue the path of a career. Maybe you said, you know what, I would rather just be happy being by myself other than just being with a person that's not being honest with me. Now, three people in the imagery here with the Three of Pentacles, possibly there was an interference. Let's clarify and let's find out. And you also might have thought about keeping your options open, or this person might have kept their options open. Either way. Now, Three of Pentacles clarified by the Emperor, the Six of Wands, and the Six of Cups. Okay, so you might have dealt with somebody that might have been an age difference between you and this person, older, younger, doesn't matter which side. I do feel like that this person might have tried to come back into your life and try to visitation, a soul connection that's returning back from the past. That's the Six of Cups here. Okay, somebody might have tried to talk to you, communicated with you. Now, in the present moment, let's clarify the Ace of Cups for you. There is a love offer. This person could be wanting to reunite with you. Ace of Cups is clarified by the Nine of Swords, the Hermit, and the Three of Cups. So I just want to bring your attention something real quick here. Now, the Three of Cups here is twice, which is the card of like reconciliation, reunion, right? And you have the spiritual reunion here is your overarching energy, my beautiful Cancer. This person is doing a lot of thinking when it comes to making an offer to reunite with you. Okay, the love offer is not easy. Virgo energy also. Somebody here is shedding light. Somebody here seems to be really going through some sort of a transformation, metamorphosis. Probably they're having a spiritual awakening. This person is sitting with their trauma. I don't know who your person is, but they are definitely becoming more aware and conscious of their pain, of the things that they have done, the ways that they have dealt with you. 11:11 on the timer as we are saying this. Okay, and they're really contemplating what would be the best way to approach you for a reconciliation, Cancer. The reason why I'm saying this is because there was definitely a moment between you and this person where things ended very abruptly and painfully, and this person is becoming aware of the way that they might have treated you. There is also the Five of Cups here at the bottom of the deck, which is an indicator of some sort of an emotional loss. Five of Swords, King of Swords, and the Five of Wands. You and this person might have had a very bad fallout. I'm seeing here arguments, fights, conflicts, and I feel like there was also like more than one people involved into this imagery. This is not going to resonate with everyone, but maybe like family members could have been involved in this situation. Okay, somebody here maybe cut you off or you cut off this person with the King of Swords energy. Okay, so that is something that I see here that might have taken place between you and this person. So, Knight of Swords here in the present moment, there is a sense of determination you're having as we're entering into the Lion's Gate portal, 12:12 on the timer as I'm saying this. So the Knight of Swords here is clarified by the Magician, the Two of Pentacles, and the Ten of Wands. You're manifesting. As I was also talking about, Cancer, we're entering into the Lion's Gate portal. This is a very powerful manifestation portal, okay, timeline for you. So I do see here you becoming very conscious and becoming very aware of the things that you want to call into existence into your life. And you might have even said to yourself, even if this person comes back into my life and they want to make an offer of marriage or this and that, why would I want to go back to this individual? You're still going back and forth. There is a desire to really it's like almost you want to recreate a new life for yourself, a new version of you. And I'm also going to say something right now I will always do, okay? So my audience is very big. So if this is a same-sex situation, then let it be so. If it's not your story, then that's fine. I do strongly feel like here for many of you, this offer when it comes towards you is gonna kind of put you in a position where you really have to weigh your options down. Probably going back and forth, trying to really understand what direction would you want to move towards with this person. The Four of Wands is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. So this person, whatever way you want to take it, I think that you're a very highly spiritually aware person. You know that this is somebody that's part of your destiny. They really want to work things out with you. There is the Three of Pentacles here. And they know, they're aware that the Three of Pentacles, which was also in the recent past, a third-party situation or whatever they have done, whatever has happened between you and this person, they are aware that they hurt you at a very deep level, okay? And now they're coming forward with the determination and the energy to actually work things out with you. With the Eight of Pentacles, there is the Four of Swords and the Chariot. The Chariot is your energy, dear Cancer, as I've said before. This is literally one of my most favorite cards in tarot, represents Cancer. And the Chariot is all about moving forward, taking charge of a situation. There is the Moon at the bottom. Okay, so I feel like that you are going to become, like it's going to be eliminated for you. Something is going to become more clear. I'm seeing the Sun here. It's going to become more clear, crystal clear for you to really decide which direction you want to move forward with this person. Now, let's talk about the near future, the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. So There is a painful situation that's finally closing and coming to an end here for you. The Nine of Pentacles is clarified by the Judgment, the Two of Cups, and the King of Pentacles. So this has to do a lot with the fact, Cancer, of you really deciding which direction to move forward with this person, whether you want to buy a home or settle down in the same house with this person or not. King of Pentacles. And it's also about, for some of you, sharing financial assets, sharing money, giving money, being with this individual. How much are you going to be wanting to invest into this relationship? There is definitely a soul connection here. Okay, so this could be a karmic soul tie. This could be a karmic person. Take it as it resonates, okay? Whatever your story is. If you believe that this is your soulmate, your twin flame, whatever it is, but it looks like there is a strong cord and a connection between you and this person. You and this individual could come from two different cultures and backgrounds as well. In the near future, you are definitely having a major realization with a Judgment here of how much you really want to invest into this relationship, because you're going to be very successful in your career. I know this is a love reading, but I see here more money coming towards your way. You're really changing your life, like in a way that is like you're having a brand new beginning with the full. And dear Cancer, if you know, Ace of Wands is one of my most favorite cards in tarot. Sprinkle, sprinkle. That's a subliminal message. So there is definitely a brand new beginning. Like I said, Cancer, your life is changing hour by hour, day by day, okay? And I do feel like here that for many of you, to reunite with this person, to be back with this person, or to reconnect with this individual, is gonna require you to really face the reality, okay? Face the facts and the logistics. Is this person okay, so here's the thing. By me remembering that I saw the devil at the bottom of the deck, there is something very unhealthy about this person's behavior that might have come to your attention. I'm getting here an addiction, could have been overspending, overindulging into some sort of activity that you might have caught or that you might have realized, and it disappointed you at a deep level. So it's a big question. It's a big decision here for you. The Ten of Swords is clarified by the Ace of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. So you're going to decide, you're either going to let go of this person or you're going to hold on to them. King of Cups is Cancer energy, Four of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. You're going to need to have a conversation. You're going to address and have a very, if I may say, I know you are not the type, but you're going to have a little bit of a confrontational conversation with this person, trying to really understand, like, where are they coming from, okay? Like, what is the truth? And can they prove you the truth? You know, because saying with words is one thing, but matching with actions, that's another thing. So you're gonna have to decide, based on closing this chapter, if you really wanna hold on to this person, hold on to this relationship, or let it go, okay? Because you have a decision here to make. You are going to be the one that's going to have the upper hand when it comes to making a decision. The Seven of Swords here is again at the bottom of the deck. It has to do a lot with some sort of truth, honesty, okay? That's a major theme here for you. Now, in the near future, the Knight of Pentacles is clarified by the Five of Wands, the Eight of Wands, and the King of Swords. So you're going to become crystal clear. You're either going to cut this person out of your life, okay, or you're going to keep communicating with this person. What you want is you want to put an end to this conflict. There is a conflict that keeps coming back between you and this person. Even when they got back together with you in the past, I do strongly feel that there was still some sort of argument, and this might have included more than one person. This person could have still been with custody with another person. This person could have been a baby daddy, baby mommy, I don't know, like whatever, maybe keeping in touch with their ex, or there were external influences that might have, affected this relationship. So in the near future, you're not going to rush into making a decision here. You will definitely need to clear the air, become very determined. You're either going to cut this person out of your life, or you're going to continue communicating. You do know that there is a cord connection between you and this person. Two of Cups, okay? Spiritual union. And here is the thing. If this is somebody that you truly feel like is part of your soul, that you are very much connected to, there is always a lesson to learn. We all have free will, and there is always a lesson to learn. If the lesson here, this person is not learning, and you are learning your lesson, right? Could be vice versa. We're not here to put our finger on other signs and try to bash them. But if this person does not take the lesson and learn about being honest and wanting to really come forward to you and admit the fact that they need to face some sort of a trauma from their childhood, somebody here hasn't forgiven their mother, their family members, if this person has, or their father, if this person has not faced the trauma and dealt with it, okay, they're gonna keep repeating the same patterns. This person must have had some sort of a bad fallout in their relationship in the past also. So that is something that's also been mirrored back to them. I feel like, dear Cancer, you might have been the person that like maybe held the mirror up to this person's face for them to really see the things that they need to heal and, you know, move forward. Okay, so if they haven't learned that lesson, it's not gonna be healthy. Okay, and that is something that you're gonna wanna bring to this person's attention, and you're gonna say, how? Does this person wanna go to therapy, couples therapy? What are the ways that this person, you may say, well, he's just a country guy. I don't know, he's just this person, he's just a white boy, he don't care. And then you don't settle yourself for less, sprinkle, sprinkle, okay? Then you don't go there and just try to waste your time, try to convince or persuade somebody. And you know there is a cord cutting ceremony. The reason why I'm giving you these options is because I'm seeing here you're standing at a cusp and a crossroads of a major decision that you need to make, dear Cancer, because this is about you. This is about your own happiness. So in the near future, within the next few days, okay, you have for the advice, you have the Queen of Swords, Nine of Wands, and the Six of Swords. Queen of Swords here is showing up again. Knight of Swords, Queen of Swords, King of Swords. It's a very determined energy, and it's talking about either cutting somebody out of your life and moving on, or allowing them to embark onto a healing journey with you, but going at a very slow pace. What is the decision that you are going to need to make? Because this spiritual union, this reconciliation, this rekindling of a relationship, it's not something that's just going to be like, oh, let's just pick up where we left and move on. There is a lot of work that needs to be done. Does this person have drinking problems? Some of you are going to say yes. Does this person have smoking problems, overspending problems, trauma, avoidance? Then those things you need to address in order for them to be with you, or you're going to be making the decision to cut them out of your life. Now, let's get into your career and your money situation real quick to see what is it that you need to know and what are the things that you will be manifesting during this Lionsgate portal. So you have positive focus, okay? And it says, what you see is what you get. So see yourself succeed, stay optimistic, okay? So for many of you, I do strongly feel like here that what you're gonna be needing to do is getting a gratitude journal for your work, for your career, set an intention. Dear Cancer, you know, my Venus is in Cancer, and I feel very passionately about love, about life and career, the things that I do. I think this is a good time to really start writing things down, the things that we are grateful for and the things that we already have. You know, sometimes it's easy to kind of like get carried away by the things in the life and forget about the things that we already manifested, right? So I think that by you taking a gratitude journal and start writing things down, what you are grateful for, is telling the universe, I'm able and I'm ready to receive for more. Thank you for blessing me. We're not asking, we're not begging, we are claiming and we are becoming, right? That's a powerful manifestation position that you're gonna be getting into. So when it comes to work, for many of you, I do see here some of you are writers. You want to write a book. I see here books there. You might be wanting type. You might have already started typing. I'm seeing a typing machine. Diary. You could be literally, you know, writing, just putting pieces together from your diary and launching something. Publishing. I feel like some of you are going to be publishing a book by the end of this year or next year. There is some sort of a content you're going to be launching as well. A lot of you are teachers, therapists. That's what I'm seeing here. You're a great educator, okay? For many of you, you could be also into music, musician. I'm seeing here somebody here plays the piano. You could be even wanting to write a love song, okay, and tell a love song. You're very artistic. There is very creative energy about you. Somebody here loves to do floral like jobs, like working with flowers and maybe planting, gardening, things like that. Cooking also, okay? Some of you are gonna get a promotion. Some of you work in a restaurant industry. I see here more money coming in towards your way. Now, let's get into your angels and your ancestral messages for you. On my membership site, when I go live today, I'm going to talk about how to manifest on the 888 portal as well. So that's just for informational purposes. You have the Knight of Gabriel. Wow. It says Knight of Gabriel, confident, enthusiastic, courageous, charismatic. Time to take action, great passion for a cause, instinctively knowing just what to do. So your intuition is getting more heightened during this 888 portal, dear Cancer. And that's a fact, because I believe that you are one of the most intuitive signs out there, very spiritual, and this is a time for you. 888 portal, right? The 8 portal, it's like going with the manifestation energy, as above, so below type of energy, as above, so below, just like the magician right out there. That talks about that when we set our intention and we manifest things from a 4D, 5D consciousness level, we are able to manifest those and materialize those things onto the earth, okay, and bring them into this reality. So this is something that you can do. Definitely take a manifestation journal, create a vision board, print out pictures from Pinterest, put them together, listen to inspirational music, and really truly feel what is the most important thing that you really want in love. If this person has changed, right? If this connection, if this soul connection is something that you really are looking forward to and you really want to be with this individual and you see your future with them, you have evolved in your spiritual journey, like you have evolved and grown. You really want to make sure that this person is also on the same page with you, right? No person is perfect, no relationship is perfect. I believe that even if your love is not perfect, it's real. So here's the thing, this person needs to match the changes, okay? There is something very significant about this individual that I see here, them needing to change in order for them to be with you. Okay, and it goes back to their trauma. It goes back to their habits that they need to really change because you have awakened that within them. They need to own it. So, my beautiful Cancer, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for being here. I love you so much, and I will see you on the next one.